What's up, my ninja? Catnip here, and happy Vlogmas Day 13. Keep trucking along with this. Been playing a lot of Hearthstone lately, and I'm really enjoying it, especially since I'm not playing too much of it. Just enough to really help me relax. So that's nice. At work today, I mentioned something to a coworker of mine, and she had mentioned that I've been saying it since she met me. And it was basically just, I want to move overseas. I don't remember saying it that long ago, but it got me thinking. It seems like I don't know. Part of me felt kind of like, well, thanks for pointing that out. Uh, Another part of me was like, it hasn't been that long, and another part still was more like, wow, if that's true, then I have not gone anywhere near achieving my goal. And I'm pretty sure what I was talking about back then was visiting Japan, which, believe me, I've been talking about that for a long time. So, and that needs to happen. But I bring this up to point out that just because you haven't achieved something in a timeline you set doesn't mean you're never going to achieve it. It can be difficult, especially when you see other people accomplishing stuff in a timeline that isn't your own. It might make you feel, well, sometimes it might make you feel like a failure, but you're not. Just because you haven't done something yet doesn't mean you won't. You got to do things at your own pace, because if you try to do things out of your own pace, it could just mess you up even more. It could it's like running at a speed faster than you can normally go. If you hold onto a back of a truck and try to keep up with it, you're going to trip and then drag yourself along. But you go at your own pace, you'll get there when you get there. And that's not to say everybody will get where they're heading to. It's just, you got to do you. Don't worry about, well, Jack and Sarah are married and they've been married for, a year and they already have a kid. If you want a kid, that's fine. But that's their timeline. It's not yours. Somebody from high school might have gotten married and had a kid right out of high school. There's plenty of people who get married later on and have kids. You don't have to worry about it. I'm just using it as an example. I could care less right now about kids because I probably pops into my head because one of my friends right now is pregnant. Uh, but it's just so many people get so caught up, and myself included, on other people's success. And it's hard to realize that you succeed in your own time. I mean, I could probably look up right now people who didn't start until, start something that they succeeded at until they were in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. But I'm not going to do that because honestly, my whole point is just to bring it to your attention. And sometimes it's also important to realize that you haven't made progress so that you can focus your efforts. I mean, I want to go to Japan, but what have I done to move towards that? I don't even have a passport. So I will have a passport in 2024. No ifs, ands, or buts. That is an easy enough goal to put forth, and they last, I think, for 10 years. So, I mean, that'll, right there, boom. Gonna get that done. They're expensive, don't get me wrong, but since they last 10 years, they're worth the price. So, yeah, I think what I need to start doing for myself personally is start setting smaller goals, more achievable goals, and start working my way up. I do have a knack for just trying to do everything at once, getting overwhelmed, and just burning out. I'm sure there are so many people out there who are like me with in that regard. But sometimes it's important to step back and realize little things about yourself. Play to your strengths. But yeah, I've gotta do some more Christmas shopping, which some of that I'll be doing Friday. And what a pain in the butt it's going to be. You know the stores are going to be packed this weekend. And I've waited too long to get stuff done. I've already gotten some gifts, so at least there's that. I'm happy. I'm not starting at zero. And I look forward to, getting some stuff for people. I'm tired. The holiday season kind of wears me out. It's a little crazy and hectic for me. What else is going on? I keep, while I'm shopping for other people, seeing stuff that I want. Imagine that. It's interesting, and I've got to be cautious and not spend too much money. So there's that. And it's nice. I don't know. I like buying for people. I really love giving gifts, honestly. But it's just everything. I prefer birthdays over Christmas for gift giving, because it something about having to get everything together by a certain time. And I don't like buying stuff before Halloween's over, because I don't like thinking about Christmas before Halloween's over. Halloween's one of my favorite holidays. And it feels like Christmas is just so. Every year it gets sooner and sooner. You start seeing stuff in the stores. I saw stuff in August. And I saw stuff in January even, but people tried to claim, well, that's just Christmas in July. No, it's not. You don't see Christmas decorations. That wasn't this year. That was few couple years back. I don't know. I was in a Big Lots, and they just had Christmas decorations everywhere. I did didn't understand why it was so soon. Pretty soon they're just going to have it in stores year round. I don't know. It just feels like it's overtaking everything. I like things in their own time. But I should probably start shopping earlier. That is true. I used to keep gifts for people. Like, just anytime I saw something I thought somebody would like. The problem with that is when I go to organize things, I will find gifts that I kept for somebody, and sometimes I don't even have contact with people anymore. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Anyway, I've probably rambled on long enough now, so I'm going to finish this up and go play some Hearthstone. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. I love seeing that people are actually watching these. So seriously, thank you. And if you like this, feel free to hit the like. Got any questions? Comment. Movie night is this Saturday. I will try to remember to put the link in this description I did last time. And if you want to watch more, subscribe. Thank you all so much for joining me. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and as always, stay stealthy, my ninja, and I will see you next time. I love you guys. Later.